Y'all, if y'all clicked on the next box, then already sit down and tune in, because here's where things get a little juicy at. A little bit about myself. Government name Ulysses Palmer, but you pretty much know that if you subscribe to the channel. Now, I first started off in this rap game at the age of 11. I first came up with the name Knowledge. Shout out to my man DJ Twisted, who also went to Dunbar with me, because he knows about knowledge. Then I start jumping in these streets straight off graduation. The next day I'm out here in these streets heavy, like I never left. That's when I switched over the name to Stainless Steel. You know what's made of stainless steel, so need I say more? Now, through my trips through the feds and coming back home, I evolved into the MC I am now today. So that's why I named myself Chucky Black. And I made the black movement, as well as my black team. Because see, black is strength. And right here, you're looking at a strong individual. Because the things I'm about to tell you that I've been through, and the things that you will see me still going through as of now, only the strong will survive. And I'm hoping that when people really hear my story, that not only can they relate to my story, but they'll be able to relate to my music. So with that being said, a little bit about me. I was born January 23rd, 1982. From South Baltimore. Used to live on Carroll Street, 1412 to be exact. Born and raised down there. That's all I know. Now, I know y'all saw my wedding the other day. I married my baby. There she go right there. Hey, what's up, boo? Now, I want to give a special shout out to Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj, because y'all were a big influence to me on my decision. Not only my decision, because the decision been made to marry my baby, but my decision to also have her within the spotlight, because I used to think you could never mix the two. Now, don't get it twisted, my baby don't rap or nothing like that, but at least I know I can have her right there, and I know I can be in an industry where I'm going to be surrounded by a bunch of beautiful women, and they'll be able to respect the fact that I'm spoken for. So, with that being said, let me put y'all D. Everything wasn't always so peaches and cream on the whole love aspect, if you know what I mean. Been through a lot. Took a lot of females through a lot. So again, I want to warn y'all, I'm keeping all of this 100. Fuck 100. I'm keeping it a G. So all this gonna be true, so your name may happen to be mentioned. Some names may be left out. And in some instances when I'm talking about other things, definitely names will have to be left out. Because sometimes some people could still get in trouble behind certain things, and I definitely ain't trying to be the one. You feel me? Now, with this music, I really was ready to give it up, y'all. I can't lie. While I was in prison, I know if you check my Facebook and Instagram page on August 16th, that was my mom's birthday. I lost her while I was in there. And throughout this reality show and documentary, you'll see that scar is one that'll never heal. So, please excuse me sometimes if I may have to cut certain things short, or if you may hear my voice a little shaky on certain things, because regardless of whoever think whatever, I am that official street nigga. But my mom, that was my world. So, excuse me for that, y'all. Now, I'm home, finally, just now done 7 years in the feds. Shout out to my man Devontae Ballard, aka Tay. It's my little homie right there. Definitely my little brother, Shout out to my homie 20. You see what I'm saying? Suwu to the Beehive. It's definitely my hunter brother right there. Shout out to my old head Calvin, Calvin Johnson. He wasn't nothing, just an old laid back dude from VA. Taught me a lot. Taught me how to calm my wild self down so I could make it home to make this documentary. But while I was away, I really found out who was with me and who wasn't. And let's just say, that's all gonna come out too. See, because when you call from the feds, I want to let y'all know something. We can hear when y'all answer the phone and say hello. So don't think when you hang up, we never knew that y'all answered. Give y'all a little inside tip on that. I still remember calling home and plenty people not accepting my call. So to all y'all out there now, don't try to change up, because me and the black team winning. If anything, stay in your lane. Stay away from me, because I ain't got nothing for you. Now, while I was away, I lost a lot of people too besides just my mom. I want to give a special rest in paradise shout out to my homie JJ. That was my man Lou cousin. I remember seeing him from diapers all the way up to being grown, and when I came home I only saw him twice before I got locked up again. So it crushed me when I found out he got killed. Also, rest in paradise shout out to my man Juice. Like I said, if you're from South Baltimore, when I speak these names, you know who I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Juice, that thing ain't sit right with me neither. But I see now everybody ain't as real as me, and you got a lot of dudes just sitting around taking that on the chin. Just in case you happen to do it, and you really off my man, and you looking at this, just make your presence known. But enough of that. We're gonna stick to the script. Now, while I was away, had a lot of time to think. A lot of things. See, I was out here in these streets wilding. In case y'all ain't know, I'm part of that BHB mob, Bounty Hunter Blood Gang. Shout out to the big homie Murder. Shout out to all my homies up there, Homicide Heights Bounty Hunters, 4-line. But dealing with this whole banging thing, that's what had me running my number up in prison. Running around fighting, stabbing, gang banging, just loving the life. Like I say, seeing the frame and not the picture within. But I learned a lot though. Now I got out, you should see how many people want to holler at me like we was cool. Like they was shooting with me in the gym or something, The fakeness, I can't help but laugh. But through it all, a couple real niggas held me down. And once I got home, a couple real niggas really held me down. I want to spend a special shout out to my man Bone down South Baltimore. That's my brother. Also special shout out to South Baltimore Boosie. That's my brother. Shout out to my man Lou. That's my brother. Shout out to my man Dooley. Shout out to my little brother Melvin. These are my brothers. Ones that's really been there. Ones that's really holding me down. And the funny part is, all the ones I just named, Ain't none of them blood. Guess that says a lot. See, not everybody has to be down move for me to go ahead and be cool with you. You just gotta be real. See, blood might make us related, but loyalty makes us family. That's something you never should forget. Took me a long time to figure it out, but finally I did. Came home, through the grace of God, throughout my fair bit, I met up with my homie Mess. Shout out to my homie. Definitely I salute you, blood. He told me right then and there when he heard me rapping up Fort Dix in New Jersey, he said, listen, you nice. I'm going home and starting a label. And if you really serious about it, as soon as you touch, I'ma sign you. My exact words to him was, if you go home and start it, and you really doing your thing, when I get out, you'll be the only person I will sign with. So now that's why, because of him, I'm able to bring y'all this reality show / documentary. So again, shout out to 40 Below Productions, and a special shout out to my big bro Mess. Thank you a lot, blood. Because for the longest, I just was a kid with talent. Now, because of y'all, I'ma shine. Not to mention, it's my time. Now, this next installment, y'all will see. Things are going to get a little bit more personal. I'm going to take you back to South Baltimore and take you back to my times. Take you back to when I first started rhyming. Take you back to everything that went on. Starting from high school, of course, because that's when it really got real. And that's when I really was shaped into the man I am today, from that moment on. So if this really caught your attention, and you really want to know a lot of the things that I'm ready to bring to the light, just make sure you click on the next box. I'm already there waiting for you. Holla.